Hi, my name is LeAmber Kellerman. I am 30 years old. I have 2 daughters and a husband, so there's 4 of us all together. And we currently live in Batavia, Ohio. Pretty much when I turned 10, I was taking care of kids left and right. And I always ended up being the one that kids would gravitate to. It's just kind of like, okay, I'll just take this as a sign that I should pursue this, so. When I first started, I was actually going for special education. I was going to become a special education teacher, majoring in, I think it was English and science at that time, but I ended up pregnant with Emmeline, my oldest. That was pretty rough pregnancy, so I ended up having to drop out of college. I always like learning, so I know I would return, I just never knew exactly when. Financially, during the time when I was pregnant with Emmeline, it was more of like what you would see when you live paycheck to paycheck, is essentially what we were doing. It kind of got us into like a whirlwind of not being able to keep up with like house payments and stuff like that. So, sorry. For me personally, even though people didn't see it, I was mentally like, I'm done, kind of shut down kind of situation. When I got pregnant with Lily, we were down to one income. I wasn't really able to find a job, so we ended up losing the apartment. I'm usually the helper, so it was kind of a reversed role. So I had to look for my helpers. Karen was the home visitor that was assigned to Lily. When she noticed that I actually had an older daughter too, that was of Head Start age, she started that process too of getting her into the classroom. But when she learned that we were homeless, she started the journey of us getting into our own apartment. During that time, Hillary, which was my second home visitor for Lily, suggested the PEEP program through Child Focus to get me to go back to school. When I left school, my grades were terrible. My first job navigator started looking into how to get my GPA cleared. So I started with a 4.0, and I didn't really have any issues go through school. I was on the dean's list every semester. I graduated with a 3.9, so. As soon as Emmeline got into Head Start, same thing with Lily too, she soared. And right now, she just passed 2nd grade, reading at a 5th grade level, and has been identified as gifted, so. Without United Way and Child Focus, I wouldn't be able to say that I've had an interview, I've finished my degree in early education. They were the ones that kind of helped me up on this ladder so that I could reach where I am now.